Hello, and welcome back to Harlan is in Danger. I'm your host, Mitch, and today I am joined, as always, with my good friend and co-host, Tom.
Hello, I'm also here, and we are playing my favorite scenario in Scarlet Keys today. Be- I don't know why it's my favorite scenario. I feel like I just die every time I play it, but I love it. So here we are, making strange choices. I'm excited too because I've never played it uh, this, I guess, late into the campaign. So like for setup, we actually just have the scary lady already out, and we don't have an act one, and there's two doom on the agenda already, which feels
Mhm.
like maybe it's good. I'm not sure. I like that it's a little scarier, but also like I feel like we could do better because she's already here, right? We have so much
Uh,
time.
I have no idea. I see this all as a net negative, but my experiences of this scenario is probably the inverse of you. I played it straight out of the gate after London, got the
Mhm.
crap kicked out of me, and had such a miserable time that I just crossed it off and pretended like that didn't happen. I traveled somewhere else. It's
See,
like I don't want that.
that's not exactly the inverse of my experience because I played it right after London, got the crap kicked out of me, and then like was fascinated by it and wanted to know how to beat it. And have never.
You've never beaten it, huh?
I think I did once. I don't think I was recording it. I think because I like would also just like this has kind of become a deck testing scenario for me as well. Like if I have an idea for a deck
Mm-hmm.
that's like the midpoint, I'll sometimes just play it as like a 15 or 10 experience decks against this one. And I think
Hmm.
I've beaten it once in a deck I specifically made to beat it. So,
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember how mine unraveled. I do remember that I died, got a trauma, did not get any XP, didn't get
yeah.
the key. I remember getting absolutely nothing. Like there was no benefit. It just cost time, trauma. Everything was so. I think I even got a weakness or something. It was bad.
Yeah.
I was
Oh
like, this
yeah.
is the worst
Oh
outcome I
yeah.
could have
It's
ever hoped for. So that's why we're here. Because
yeah.
here and the progression challenge, we just like to be miserable, apparently.
It's true. Speaking of miserable, I guess we should kind of go over like what happened since you last saw us, which was in Sanguine Shadows. So
Yes.
we did stop briefly in Rio de Janeiro and meet a lady who was talking about the theory of annihilation. Um,
Right.
I don't really remember what her deal was, but it was something.
Yeah, if I
Anyway,
could bring it up on the thing. I don't quite remember it either. Something to
I think
do with
she was
Oh,
one of the
yeah,
people
we
that
get
like
yeah, we got something bad. That's what it was. We got
no.
this.
That was the special delivery. That was in Lagos where we went next.
Oh,
And
I
they
see.
want us to take this to Tokyo. Um, so we
That's
just got
right.
a free weakness each of us. It's not that bad. It's a fine weakness. It's not
Yeah.
hidden, so
Oh, that's true.
we can tell each other we have it. I still think cannot is absolute, so it still can't leave your hand at all. It's not hidden.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah. And then we came here and we're about to play this one. We also just got status report beta, so technically we would be able to use those cards, but uh, I think we'd already upgraded our decks at that point, so whatever.
Well, I don't quite remember. So so for that, I was gonna say we I used my adaptable to get disguise and
Oh, cool.
perseverance. And I don't remember what pack disguise was in. So maybe I'm sure we've talked about it at some point, but it's been either in a future or past version of ourselves. And so while that version of Tom and Mitch are lost to time and space, this version checked the rules to make sure I could get it. So I'm pretty sure I could.
Yeah. No, I think disguise was actually in the one before this, so
Okay.
I'm not totally positive.
It wasn't in the
As
core box, so
as we'll see when I get to my upgrades as well. I've already made a mistake on this Mythos packized versions, but I'm gonna let you go first. I'm gonna let you go first because
okay.
we're gonna have some things to talk about on my side.
Yeah, so I got disguise just so I can evade a little better. Um, and then I got perseverance because I need to not die and I need to not be afraid of dying. And I didn't I realized my mistake from last game. I should have prioritized keeping my treasure hunter, even if it meant losing the skill test, even if it meant not progressing the game in any way, even if it meant just nothing but bad things, because I needed soak. I needed to survive. And so I threw in one of these just to help me kind of stay above water. And then the last thing I did is I dumped 5 XP into the Key of Ys. So I'm going Key
Yay!
of Ys, baby. And
Wow.
I know this is a card that everybody had strong opinions when it came out. I myself thought it was busted and disgusting when it came out, but I didn't actually play it. I've never played with this card. And so I figured, what the hey. And I ditched my lucky cigarette cases. I know everybody swears by them, but I just have so much draw. I don't need them. It's just a waste of resources. So I
You
figure
also
with
have
this,
throwing the yellow sign, which means like you were just succeeding skill tests by
right.
2 and not wanting to draw a card. Yeah.
Yeah, that was happening way too often as well. So yeah, I figure, what the hey, let's get some horror soak and maybe we'll get a stat boost for a little while. I don't know if it's going to work. It's not like a deck built to do horror healing or disgusting, abusable stuff. But I mean, that's not really. I don't know. I don't really do that unless I'm really really mad at Arkham Horror the card game, and I'm not that mad yet. I'm a little perturbed that this campaign is as hard as it's been, but I'm not that upset about it. So yeah, those are my upgrades.
All right. Well, I'll start with my easy one, which is the arcane research upgrade I did, and it's Blood Pact. Blood
Okay,
Pact. Yeah. So this is a straight up just upgrade, which also cleared me some deck space to
nice.
put in a string of curses. I don't
Just like
remember if
you
we
always
talked.
wanted.
I don't know remember if we talked about this in the last video. I don't think we did. I think we just sneakily switched them. This was not able to be in my level 0 deck. I made a mistake. So when I realized that, I replaced them with blinding lights. Uh, and now we have them. So I just put one in.
I'm pretty sure you did mention that, but I don't
Okay.
know. I might be misremembering. So, regardless, you heard it again, straight from the
Yeah.
horse's mouth.
Yeah, and now to just completely here's what I took out a shriveling for.
Oh, lovely. Song of the Dead.
Okay, but hear me out. I
I'm
know, like,
listening.
when we were, yeah, I think it's okay. First of all, when we were like after our last session, I think I like texted you and I was like, "Hey, remind me that Song of the Dead is just a bad card." And I think your response was, "Song of the Dead is a shitty card." But okay,
Yes.
hear me out. It's 2 resources for 6 charges. Like what I found last scenario, what I was doing is I was getting rid of shriveling charges to like get rid of my angered spirits, which didn't
Yeah.
feel good. Um,
Right.
and I really just needed to use it as a backup weapon for when I'm swinging my axe and need to do the odd damage, right? Because I can do 2 damage with the axe pretty consistently. It
Mm-hmm.
gets an extra charge since I'm a catchy. It gives me a brain boost, which is actually pretty good because my only way of getting a brain boost in this deck is David Renfield with Doom on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and maybe I'm not even really relying on this, but maybe one time I'll draw a skull and will feel really good. Like
uh
I'm not holding my breath. I'm really not. But
no, I'm actually 100% on board with this decision, which is probably says a lot about why we're struggling through this campaign among many others. Because I believe my exact words were, or not exact necessarily, but the paraphrase was, yes, it is a shitty card. But then I said, but I can see where you're going with it. Because when you mentioned it, I thought of all those reasons you just said. It's like it's cheaper than shriveling. It doesn't hurt you like shriveling does. It gives you a little willpower boost. It's just for odd damage because the axe does most of the work. And you get an extra charge on top of the 5th charge that shriveling doesn't give you. So you can pay off angered spirits. There's a lot of very pragmatic reasons to take Song of the
yeah,
Dead. So yeah, I'm with you.
in like a full card pool, I think maybe Wither would do better than Song of the Dead, but like at the same time, I needed the charges, right? Like that is
Yeah,
something
you
I
need the
need.
charges.
So I was like, I'd like talk. I had a whole thing where I was talking myself into this, and I was like, it's just that I don't have Wither, and then I was like, wait, no, I kind of like the charges. Oh man, do I like Song of the Dead? No, I do not like this card. This card's gonna hurt us, but it's in my deck now, so.
I mean, how much? You just can't. You can't put it on the table and expect to pull a skull and deal 3 damage for a 3 health enemy and solve all your problems. Just don't use it like that, and it's perfectly serviceable for what it does.
You know what?
Right?
That's really fair. I will say that I'm a dreamer though, and I'm probably going to at some point be like, if we just pull a skull on Song of the Dead.
Yeah, that probably will happen. But you can also use it as your first attack if it's a 3 health enemy, and then maybe you
Yeah,
get lucky. You know,
yeah,
there's a
yeah.
smart
Who
way to do
knows?
it.
There is. There's ways to play around Song of the Dead. I'm. I hope. Anyway, that's where we're at. I forgot to give myself my trauma. Boop, boop.
Alrighty then. So yes, I support Song of the Dead.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for that. Um. All right. Are we ready to get started? I can do reading if you want me to, or not really.
Sure. Give me a chance to build my opening hand.
Sounds good. Dead Heat reads, you are jolted awake by the sound of screeching wheels as your train shudders to a stop. Although it is barely morning, the heat from the sun rises in shimmering waves from the sweltering pavement to veil Marrakesh in an otherworldly glimmer. Your head pounds. The city wavers like a mirage in the middle of the Moroccan desert. There are no cabs to hail outside the railway station, so you walk to meet your contact on the rooftop of a near empty cafe. The man who greets you has a boyish frame offset by a well kempt beard that covers deep laugh lines. However, he is not smiling. You're late, he says gravely. I sent a telegram to the Foundation requesting assistance. We are in dire straits, as you say. You apologize and tell him you've done the best you can, and he rubs his brow worriedly. I'm sorry. It is good you are here, but I fear that things are set in motion already. Things we no longer have the time nor power to stop. He gestures for you to sit. I am Latif. Please, you will want to sit down for this. A spread of tempting local delicacies has been laid out on the table, but judging from the spare remnants, Latif ate most of it due to nerves. He shows you several newspapers in turn with headlines detailing desecrated tombs, dying crops, and numerous missing persons reports. As he relays these sobering events to you, you catch the scent of something foul on the wind. Looking out across the city, you see a pattern of inky black vines that run across building facades. At a distance, they look like raised veins of a dying body. My friend, Latif's voice breaks you out of your reverie. You apologize and ask him about the vines. The middle-aged man sighs. Yet another mystery, it seems. Last night there was a great commotion outside Bahia Palace, screaming and gnashing teeth. I sent one of my informants to investigate, and he never returned. Soon after, the strange black blooms appeared, growing on every wall and surface. They stink of rot and produce awful sharp thorns. I wouldn't dare touch them. Before this strange business began, my brother told me he saw our late grandfather walking the street in his burial shroud. I would have dismissed it if not for a dozen of similar stories. There are now crowds of slow-moving, silent people walking the streets. Their eyes are empty, though their bellies are not, Latif says bitterly, and drains the rest of his teacup. I believe the one who calls herself Amaranth is responsible. You might recognize her from the Foundation's dossier. How helpful that they blot out the most important details in their own missives. Latif produces a crisp photo of a beautiful 20-something woman in a black dress and matching gloves, a gaudy blossom tucked behind her ear. Another of my informants said he saw Amaranth at the Gahia Palace Gardens. Some strange work is afoot, and she is at the center of it. I say we go to the palace and put a stop to whatever awful plans she has with the place. But be ready for anything. You catch a now familiar scent of rot on the wind and look down the lip of the rooftop cafe. A single black tendril has crept up the side of the building. At the end of the vine, a bulbous, black, fruiting body has begun to develop. You aren't sure if it is a trick of the late morning sun or if there is some strange process at work. I swear you see the shimmer of phosphorescent green flash across the body, and a noticeable movement, though there is no wind at all. And I think we've already done all of setup. I'm gonna double check all them. Oh, I messed that up. Okay, so the two I removed from uh, those places were slain already. So womp womp.
Oh, so two were
And
slain. Okay.
yeah, two are already slain. And that's that. All right, cool. You want to read the act and agenda so I can drink some water?
Yeah, of course. Agenda 1, gnashing teeth. Everywhere you go, you have the distinct feeling of being followed, as though the shadows themselves move of their own accord. In nearby alleyways and back roads, you hear the gnashing of teeth and the tearing of meat. The palpable sense of unease only grows stronger as night falls. Each risen
Ooh.
enemy and each ghoul enemy spawns at a random location. 8 doomed to advance, or 6 rather, because we already have 2. And Act 2 is Ritual of Life and Death. A network of necros vines has grown through the city, spurred on by Amaranth. The woman with the red flower is conducting strange rites upon a stolen corpse in the Baha'i Palace gardens. You must stop her at any cost. Forced, after a civilian is slain, if 8 or more civilians have been slain, you advance this act. Objective, if Amaranth would be defeated, advance. So the only way to rescue a civilian, well, let me read the save the civilians then. A piercing howl resounds through the dusty streets, accompanied by the sound of feeding. Bystanders flee packs of the hungry dead as you traverse the city. All around you is the scent of rot and blood. Only you can save the people of this city from a terrible fate. The civilians of Marrakesh are under attack. By getting them out of harm's way, you may be able to avert a massacre. So you could spend a clue and an action to rescue a civilian from your location and place it on this card. And when the game ends, you flip this card. You keep all tokens on it. There's no clues at our location. Am I correct to assume that there's clues at other locations?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, you should assume that.
I have only played this scenario once, so I don't really remember. I just remember getting destroyed. I don't even think I visited every location. It was that bad.
That does actually sound about right. Yes.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. I'm basically ready to go. How about you?
I'm good. I've already mulliganed. I've done everything. Why don't you start us off?
Well, are you going to open up a location? Because if so, that might alter what I do on my turn.
Yeah, I'm tempted a little bit to just go straight for Amaranth, but I'm also afraid. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Uh, she kind of needs to die.
Does she?
Yeah, she kind of does. She's got 6 health.
6 health. I could potentially move in and evade her going 2 up, but we really need to be 4 up or at least 3 up because of all the
Yeah,
squids and cultists. So,
I mean, I can do a 5 up evade, but it will cost Doom.
okay. I don't think that's worth it, but I don't know. Maybe it is. I thought we were gonna ignore her for a couple of rounds. Now you're saying she needs to die?
I kind of want her to die. I guess I can take a round. I can take a round. Like the thing is though, if I take a round, I'm probably just gonna do some setup over here.
Okay.
So I don't
So,
think I think I'm either going to yeah, that's actually what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna open up a new location. I'm gonna just do some setup.
well, okay, are we trying to save civilians or are we trying to kill Amaranth? What's our goal here?
Well, killing Amaranth will save civilians.
Okay, I can't kill Amaranth. If you want me over there to like run reconnaissance, I can do a little bit. I'm just worried if I fail, it's a downhill slope. There's probably clues there, but then I won't be able to investigate. Am I connected to this location? I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the only one this one's not connected to is the tanneries.
Well, I guess what I could do is kind of burn all my actions getting set up and then move in and last action evade. And if it doesn't work, then at least I don't waste actions.
Yeah, and I can come if that does end up being the case. I can come in and just start wailing on her too. So
I'm not sure how I feel about that prospect because you might just hit me.
I mean that's not the plan, but it is a possibility.
As a first action, I'm going to throw down the Grim Memoir. I would really like another card. Ooh, do I draw? Because I kind of want that, but it's not wise to do that now because I have nothing. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't care. Cost me my other
That's
two and I
spirit.
get one back.
Don't care. That's the spirit.
No, I think that's going to snowball me. That'll be a problem if I do that now. I can wait around. Okay, I get a free action to evade, one to move in. So I get one spare action to do whatever I want. I can either play this or draw a card. I think I'm just going to draw a card.
Cards are kind of
That's
good.
probably worthwhile. Okay, I'll move in here. Engage Amaranth.
Oh, got the last
After you
boss.
rescue civilian at this location, you can heal damage or horror. Very nice.
Yeah, it's good to go
Okay.
here.
Okay, bonus action evade. We're gonna go 2 up. Chaos
You could
back says
also
0.
okay, cool. That's great. I love that. Wow.
And I get a
Yep.
card. Fuck.
I was gonna say.
This stupid card.
Oh, drawing the sign. Do you want me to? How many cards do you have in hand? You'd have to discard 2.
Yeah. One of
Yeah.
them I don't care about. I could just ditch it. I guess I could. I don't know. That's what cost me the game last time. I don't think I'll get rid of that one. I don't know. Kill. I could probably evade Amaranth again for what it's worth, because she's not going to kill somebody this round, will she?
No, she's evaded now. Yeah. So the thing that I'm a little afraid of is I want to get my weapon. Oh wait, did you do the free move on here?
What free move?
On Marrakesh Railway, you can move to a connected location once per turn.
Group limit? I didn't use that. I just walked in. I didn't realize that was there.
Sweet.
So you can use
I'll
that.
free move in, get rid of your drawing the sign, and then spend
Thank
4 resources
you.
to play my ass.
Oh, I'm actually excited to play this now because it's a scenario I get to play without drawing the fucking sign.
Hooray! I've made you like Dead Heat.
Out of sheer happenstance, yes.
Yeah, that's how it happens. All right. We get to go upkeep. Enemy phase, nothing happens. I will take her.
Ooh. Okay. You sure?
Oops. Yeah, I got an evade as well. In
Okay.
my pocket.
Is it gonna
If I
cost
need.
Doom?
No, it doesn't necessarily cost Doom. It's just I can go up 3 more with Doom. I can use my Blood Pact with this
Yes.
evade.
Okay. Okay,
I
cool.
don't have to.
If you can do it without, then more power to you. I might be able to help you a little bit.
That's the hope.
Okay, first encounter card off the top is Famine. Put it into play next to the agenda deck. Okay.
I no longer
Increase
have
the
an
cost of each
evade.
card you play by 1. The end of the round, you discard it from play. Okay.
Hold on, real quick. Is that worth?
Because now you can't evade.
I mean, I can't evade either way. Yeah, okay, it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. Frozen in Fear. That's kind of bad. All right, that's just the way it is. We're in a little bit of a pickle now, but that's. She's only got 3, right? Yeah,
She has 6 health.
but she's got 3 fight.
3 fight, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to go first and do stuff, or would you rather me kind of hang back and see what you can accomplish first?
Can you get one of these clues? Do you think?
Oh, I can definitely get clues. I can absolutely do that.
Why don't we start with you then?
Okay. Do rescued civilians help us or something?
Uh, you doing an investigation will help me.
Okay, I think I see what's happening here. All right, I will go first. So let me think. I'm 4. I'm gonna be 5, 6 to 4. So first action, I will spend a resource and throw down treasure hunter. I don't know if that's a smart thing to do.
2 resources because famine.
Oh, right. Hold on a second. Yeah, I take that back. Let's not do that just yet. It's gonna cost 2 resources. Maybe we go without.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
let's
maybe
go
this turn.
without. I'm just gonna investigate. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Have
go
this.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 9. Okay, maybe I won't do that. So then let's just
Yeah.
go 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 to 4 is 3 up. I'm happy with that. Oh, that's -4.
Damn it.
And now, wait, choose a non-elite enemy.
Yeah, you're
But
fine.
she's elite, so I can't choose anybody.
Damn. Okay.
Damn it. I should just use that other thing. Well,
It's good. You're fine.
thought I had enough. But we're gonna investigate again. See, now I don't
Totally.
need it.
Yeah. That's just a -2. Oh yeah, that's why we want to save the civilians too.
Because they do what?
They will the skull is -1 for every civilian slain.
Yeah.
There's no cap. God, I love this scenario.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess I investigate again. Go ahead and go 2 up. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 up. Okay, that worked. And -2, so no, I don't get a card. Ooh, did I draw myself a bonus card last time? I was 4 up, -2. No, I succeeded by 2, so I'm good. Okay. Okay, well, I have a free evade, but I can't do anything with it, so
Yeah.
sorry. I got
Okay.
agility icons galore, though.
I don't know that I can actually evade her. I was really relying on
I
being able
know.
to use a spell, so I think I just got to fight and take the hit,
Okay.
unfortunately. So I'm gonna do accuracy and power, baby.
Okay.
Uh, to go. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 3. Um, reduce your damage to 6 to 3. I think that's what I'm doing. It doesn't ever tell you, right? Yeah, that's fine.
No, but you
Damn it.
got those cultist tokens.
All right, let's do it again. 6 to 3. Hit her again.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just what we're doing. What is
You
that?
do
-3 if you
pass.
fail. I pass. All right, that's 2 damage to her. And then at the end of my turn, I'm going to test this Frozen in Fear. So I'm going 5 to 3. I'm going to go 6 to 3. I will pass and heal a horror, which is good because I'm about to take a butt.
Wait,
Okay.
what was your third action?
I was Frozen in Fear, so I just got to attack
Oh,
twice. Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
She's going to hit me. Boop, boop, boop. And then we can advance.
Famine's over.
Oops. There we go. And this has 1 extra charge on it.
Okay. I get the red gloved man.
There he is. Son of a gun.
Attacks you.
Uh,
Choose each of his keys. Does he have a key or no?
no, he doesn't.
Okay.
She does though, and she's gonna heal 1 damage. Oh no, this is flipped to its other side. She is going to heal 1 damage from each enemy in play.
Oh my god.
Annoying. And that surges. I
And then
could
doesn't it
cancel.
shift or flip over?
No, it's just if the investigator shifted it.
Oh jeez.
Mhm. Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Okay. That's fine. I'll just go 3 to
Bro,
3.
do you want help? No.
Shit.
Too late. Okay.
Oh no. Why
Yep,
do I
this
like
scenario is
this
awful. I
scenario?
hate it already. What the hell is that? Who tested this
Oh,
one?
oh
Why are the
god.
cultists -4? That's too much. That is way,
Oh
way too
god.
much. Look at that madness. It just started. There's like 3 of those things in the bag.
I think we
Oh,
may need some
man.
Doom. I think I need to do Doom things. I'm
Hey, do what you
sorry.
gotta do. I don't. The less time we have to be here, the better. I see it.
Okay. I'm gonna fight her. Um,
Okay.
I think I'm gonna just go ahead and start with an accuracy power attack.
Okay.
Uh, and just gotta go 6 to 3. I don't want to. Yeah. Fuck me. All right.
Are there
Power
other
attack
tokens in the bag?
with an overpower. So 6 to 3 again. Skull. That's 2 damage. All right. Good.
Okay.
Last action. I'm going to spend 2 resources. Trying blinding light, and I'm gonna doom.
Do you
So I
need a
need to.
boost? Oh, I can't help you. It's willpower. Never mind.
Yeah, it's willpower. So I'm going 8 to 4. 0. That's where I get the 0. Well, she's evaded.
Well, that's something, I suppose.
Oh, I should have drawn a card from that overpower as well. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Okay, so I need to get this guy off my back, and his evade is 5.
You
That
have
is
the
steep.
key.
Yeah, it seems stupid. Like this is for willpower tests, not for my already high agility. I can't
Yeah.
believe I'm about to use it on this, but I probably am. I mean, look at that. So I go 6, 7. I can go 8 to 5. That's all well, yeah, I'm not. I don't think I should get rid of that.
3-up sucks, just so you know.
Yeah, it sucks ass. So okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take an attack of opportunity and play disguise for 3
Yeah,
and
it's nice.
take some punishment because this is
Well,
freaking
you can also
ridiculous.
heal here. So that's like the good news is we can heal here.
Yeah.
When we rescue civilians. So is that
If
good
I
news? I
shift
don't
the key,
know.
he's gonna attack me.
Oh shit, really? Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that's his
is.
text.
Oh man. Read the card.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Well, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm back where I started. I can take another hit and go 4 up.
uh
So I can either take the damage on a horror to go 4 up, or I can just go 6,
you
8 to
know,
3 up.
gambler's fallacy here. I've failed a lot of tests 3-up, so we're owed some tests succeeded 3-up.
Yeah, it's fair. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to evade. We'll 6, 7, 8 to 5.
There we go.
Oh my god, I can't believe
Hey.
that worked.
I really hope I draw a moonlight ritual because I'm going to be doing a lot of blood penance.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
It's really the only option here.
So the enemy was elite. Okay, I'm getting the hell out of here. Uh,
No,
their evade values are so freaking high. I
you can
can't maintain
stay.
that. I don't.
All right, no,
I mean, I guess.
whatever.
No,
I'll
no,
just
I have
die. It's
this. I
fine.
can. No, I have this. All right, fine. Let's add intellect. I can't pair with that. Okay. Um.
You want
So
to
I need to
heal?
get
Since
clues
you
and
can save some
heal.
civilians and heal, yeah.
Oh, there's no limit. That's thank God. Um. Well, I think let me do an investigation first.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Go 8. 8 to 4. Elder Sign.
Oh, wait, this is
Wait a
relevant.
minute. For
Oh my
each
god.
exhausted enemy in play, if you succeed by 2 or more, you may discover a clue at your location. Hell yeah!
Wow.
That's
Wow.
awesome!
Feast
And
and
I get
famine.
2 cards out of it. That was cool.
And you
And
get this
that
clue.
was. And I get
You
the
get this
last
other
clue,
clue.
so I got all 4. What? Crazy.
Isn't this a great scenario? You
I'm
get to
having a
heal. You can like heal now too. Yeah, this is
I
great. It's
can.
great.
Yeah, the options are at my disposal. I need money really bad. That's what I need. I'm desperate for some cash now. So, yeah, I guess I'll just save a civilian. because nothing else really helps me. So so I move him there, right? And I spend
Yeah.
a clue to do
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
And then I'll go ahead and
You can.
heal.
Is
Okay,
it?
that's
Yeah.
me.
It's 1 damage or 1 horror, not both. Sorry.
Oh, not both.
Yeah.
I'll keep the horror then. I'll just heal the damage off.
Okay. Keep. I guess I'll take both of them. It's good.
Are you
Whatever.
sure? I got a bonus evade. Give me one of them, right?
Okay, I'll give you the one that's lower.
Okay, because I have the disguise too, so I can get through that.
Okay. And this has an extra charge on it.
I don't have. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do. Well, actually, let me think about that for a second. Um, are you gonna be evading, or are you just fighting?
I'm just fighting.
I think you better give them both to me.
Okay.
I need a little bit of luck, but I should be okay.
I'm very happy with this idea.
Okay.
So
I drew a ghoul minion.
so those are actually going to gain spawn at a random location.
You're right. Okay.
So I'll shuffle this up, and we're gonna go to Bahia Palace Gardens. All right, never mind.
Well, does that mean you could
Actually,
potentially
I
engage
can
him?
take him. Yeah, give him to me because I
Please
can just kill
do,
him.
because
I can
this is
kill him
kind of
and
my
then
breaking
like
point.
heal a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna all get. All right, you're gonna go to random location as well. You're gonna go over to the square. I'm gonna try and bring this all right.
Okay.
Okay.
This scenario should have been called Dread Heat, because that's what it makes me feel.
I mean, we're gonna die.
Okay, so I'm up first,
I think so. Yeah.
and I'm gonna invade Amaranth, and I'm gonna go 4, 5, 6, 7 to 4. Do you have an agility icon?
I don't.
Okay, 7 to 4 it is.
Son of a
Fuck.
bitch.
Damn it. Well, yeah, there's nothing for it. So now it's just evade, 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 and hope for the best. Yeah, no, that ruined everything. I needed
Oh my
resources so
god.
I could do this.
There are non -4 tokens in this bag. There are.
Oh,
They exist.
jeez. Okay. All right, we'll pop it again.
There you
Skull.
go.
6. Okay, got her. But
Yep.
it's basically irrelevant. Oh, or I'll let you evade her then.
Yeah. There you go. Sorry, kid.
All right, for him, I'm gonna burn up my last disguise, which I hate doing, but I have to. -2, 4, 5,
Shit.
6. No, that's not enough. So I just, oops. All right, last one. Yeah,
Nope.
no.
Choose a non-elite enemy at your location. He's gonna
Oh,
attack
wait
you.
a minute. Why didn't I just commit this? I guess it's too late, but I forgot I had that as my backup plan if like things went really south, but
Oh, for your last evade?
right, because I mean
Oh
there's no
yeah.
reason to not.
Fuck it. Whatever. We're dying.
Okay, do you want yeah, so what is that? So that would have put me 8 to 4
8 to
or
5.
8 to 5.
Yeah, you would have passed. So
I would have.
would not have.
Even with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This scenario sucks. All right, what can you do? Can you kill someone? I would love to see you hack somebody up with that.
Yeah.
Renovax. Did you get an extra charge by the way?
I did.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Um, yeah, this isn't exactly ideal. Uh, yeah. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. We are going to do power and glory to heal. So we're going 4 to 2. We're gonna go 5 to 2.
On who? Who are we hitting?
This
Amaranth,
ghoul.
right? Oh, the ghoul?
No,
Okay.
we need to hit the ghoul. I want to hit Amaranth, but this ghoul needs to die so that I can have a better chance of hitting her next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're just going 3 up. Hey!
Ugh.
Oh man, I love that seeing a -3 is now a good thing. This is a great scenario. I love it. All right, that was my first action. Second action, I'm gonna play Living Ink. Oh, and then I'm gonna take just a pot shot swing at her 5-3 with the axe.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh my
god, that
God.
hits. Oh, oh
Okay,
boy,
that's good.
she
That puts her
might
at
die
4.
next turn.
Assuming she doesn't heal an enemy phase, yes.
I mean, we burned through most of those, right?
That's fair.
All right, this civilian's gonna die in enemy phase.
Okay.
And then we're gonna upkeep.
Thank
Love to
God.
play this card. All right. I have an extra charge on this.
All right. You're gonna engage Amaranth, right?
Yeah, I will take Amaranth. Come here, you.
Okay.
All right,
Troll.
you're gonna go to a random location. It's here. You're gonna go here.
I can't see what's here.
Uh, Bahia Parlos Gardens, where we're at.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're
Well, he's
really
a
like
one
just.
evade. I can do that. Or
Yeah,
do you
and you
want to
can.
kill him?
Well, you can fast evade. He would just gain alert, so I can even evade him. As a fast
Oh,
attempt.
I'll just fast evade him. That's okay. That's fine.
He does gain surge though
I know.
because he's the first one drawn.
Touch of the Beyond. Place 1 Doom on the asset you control with the highest printed resource cost. So it could be
Hey,
either
that means it's the
one.
witching hour. Sweet. I can blood pack for free. Oh, she's dead.
uh, who's dead?
I can also Amaranth. Amaranth is
Okay.
dead. Don't worry. Okay. My bad card's gonna be Rotting Remains. I'm
I'm
gonna blood
glad you
pact.
got that.
I'm gonna go 8-3. -4. I don't take any horror, you son of a gun. Alright, things are looking up a little bit actually, because I can doom and kill very easily this turn.
Okay. So you want me to go
Maybe
first and get the stuff off me, right?
yeah. I think that would be the smart thing to do.
Okay, so I will use the Thrall's ability to attempt to evade him. He'll gain alert for the evasion attempt, but I get a fast evade. He's a 1, so I'm 3 up. Crap. I guess I gotta spend this. Damn, that sucks. And then how am I gonna get rid of him? I'm just gonna get the crap kicked out of me in the process to
Three
get rid of
up's not
him. Yeah.
bad.
I don't want to listen to you. That sounds like really terrible advice. I mean, there's more squids than there are cultists, but all I'm getting is cultists. I don't know. I guess I'll just go 3 up because, I mean, the worst thing that happens is that I just lose another action.
And a
Yeah,
health,
okay.
because he gets alert for this attempt, but he's gone. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, whatever. He's done.
He's evaded. You did it. Good job.
Yeah. So that was not my bonus evade because that was just his free trigger. So I still have a
Yep.
bonus evade. I'll use that on the red glove man. Um, no, I will not. I will take a damage and a horror, an attack of opportunity, so I can gain a resource. And then I will spend those 2 resources to place them away.
This is a good. This is ridiculous how much this has cost us, but yeah, good.
So 8 to 5.
uh,
Shit, I can't get any more. 8 to 5.
that's fine.
Okay, I got him.
All right, he's dead next turn. He just doesn't know it yet. That was your bonus of 8 too, right?
That was my bonus evade, so
Okay,
I've
hang
got
on.
2
Sorry.
actions left. Oh my
You want to
god.
save this civilian?
Not really, but I guess I'm going to.
You get to heal.
Yeah, I'll save the civilian for 1. Spend a clue. And I'll heal. I think I heal the horror. Yale the Horror. Just because I can't count on the key of E's showing up necessarily, so if it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that feels good. Yeah.
Are there any clues here? Are they
No,
gone?
no. You got
I
them
got
all,
them all,
remember?
that's right.
You drew a star. It was very
Okay.
exciting.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave. I don't want to be
Yeah.
here.
No, that's a good call. Leave while you still can. Flee, you fool.
Fly, you fool! Do I go to Teneres? That's the only other question.
Yeah, so the cool thing about the Marrakesh Railway is you can move for free from there. So
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to go there and then like with the intention of rescuing a couple civilians there, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. Well, right now we're supposed to be killing Amaranth, but you know.
Amaranth. Oh, she's gonna be defeated in a moment. Yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know what we're going to be doing. I think what we're supposed to do next is just save as many civilians as we can.
Yeah. So okay, I'm gonna shortcut into here and then fast move out to get to Sadine's tombs, and then I'll check
Saladin's
out
too.
that location with an extra action left. Each civilian on it. Okay. And when a non-enemy enters or spawns before it engages, exhaust it. Okay, well this doesn't seem too bad. Oh shoot, I
Oh
just
shoot, we
changed
were supposed
the
to.
Palace Gardens needs to be swapped because I
Yeah,
saved everybody.
you
So what's
did.
this new version? Is this better
It
or?
kind of sucks actually.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. I might just leave.
Okay, well yeah, that's your problem to figure out. Let's see. +1 shroud for each. So it's 3 shroud. But I could just get the civilians off. I've got the clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to deal with a high shroud, so I'll use my last action to spend a clue, and I'll save another civilian.
Yay!
Okay.
We have saved as many as have died. This is good. It doesn't sound good, but it is good. Oh, okay. I am gonna go crazy. So I'm gonna first I have to spend a charge off Living Egg. So I have 4 this round. I'm gonna go Power and Glory to smack Amaranth, and I'm gonna Blood Pact. And then I have to count up what I have. So 3, 6, 7 to 3. No, 8 to 3. 8 to 3.
No, you're 10-3 because of Living Ink,
Oh,
right?
yeah. No, I think I counted that. So 3,
So hold
no,
on.
1.
So you have a base combat of 3. You get.
I passed. It's okay. I passed.
Well, I want to know what your number is because this is interesting. So you're
I
at.
have I have at 4, then I'm at 7 with the Blood Pact, and then just +1, so 8 with Runic Hex. So I didn't use accuracy. I just used Power and Glory.
So if you don't use accuracy, but even then you have Living. So it's 4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, yeah. So you got her. She's dead.
He is dead.
Okay, the land is dark. This act advanced because of its forced ability.
Uh
No, it did not.
Objective. Okay.
Because Amaranth would be defeated, yeah. Your final blow knocks Amaranth back, toppling an ancient brazier. As hungry flames consume the remnants of the ritual and the corpses, she screeches in agony, anguish. Do you have any idea what you have done? Raisin, my love. Flip Amaranth to her corruption revealed side, keeping all tokens and attachments on her, and move her to a random location with no investigators. Shuffle both copies of the set aside ancient raider enemy into the encounter deck.
You thought we were done.
I don't like this. This is another reason why I didn't like this scenario.
Yeah.
So she doesn't
Hooray.
freaking die?
No. You thought she would die that easy? She just had 6 health that she happened to heal twice, but still.
Well, it's not like we don't have another mini boss on the table. So wait a minute. So we don't get the victory point for killing her then.
Not yet. We have to do 6 more damage to her.
Okay. She can still
Without
freaking
taking
heal.
damage. Yes.
Oh my god.
You
Okay,
can't
did
go
you
to
shuffle the
Sadine's
raiders?
tomb. I did.
Okay.
You can't go to Sadine's tomb, so she is at the square with that ghoul.
Okay.
I did heal damage.
So Queen of Nothing at all. Unnatural vines choke the city streets as Amaranth pursues you. Drunk with power, the blossom in her hair stretches wide like a garnet maw as she laughs cruelly. Objective: if neither Amaranth nor Raisin Fari are in play, advance. Fudge?
Okay.
Okay.
So you already used the fast action on Marrakesh Square station, right?
Afraid I did.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, I don't want to end my turn here. I kind of want to take another. I want to do another attack if I can. I was hoping she'd go to the tanneries of this railway station.
Mm-hmm. You could kill the Red Glove Man.
I
Oh, I guess you
absolutely
can't.
cannot kill the Red Gloved Man. Really haven't drawn my Song of the Dead yet. Maybe I should just start wailing on him though. I could do a damage to him, maybe. I could probably do a damage to him. So I'm
I
going what,
mean, she's gonna heal
8 to
at some
5?
point, maybe. So this may not work. I don't know. I don't know what
Yeah,
to tell you. This is
yeah,
such a horrible scenario that like this moment in time. It's not like I understand you have blood pack, use it up, hit something, but
yeah,
it just sucks that it can't be on the boss, and I don't see a way around that.
yeah. Uh, I mean, I think I am gonna hit the Red Glove Man. I think that's just
Okay.
what's gonna happen before I leave. So I'm going 8 to 5. Skull is -3. That's enough to hit him once. The question is, do I do it again and just take a damage and a horror?
No, you take a damage or one horror. It's up to you.
Oh, okay, it's the opposite. That's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then I'm kind of stuck here, and she's
Mm-hmm.
gonna hunt you next turn, which I don't really like.
I could get the jump on her and evade if we want,
And
but
there's
then I
also a
got the
ghoul
ghoul.
there. Yeah. I
Yeah,
know
I'd
she
rather
went
you
to
be
like
a
the
little
one
closer.
location I didn't want her to go to.
Yeah.
Ain't that just the way? I know we kind of need to evade her though.
Mm-hmm. But it would be nice if I didn't also have to evade the freaking ghoul.
Yeah. Oh
Especially now that
man.
I'm out of disguise and all my evade tricks I had to burn it on enemies who I didn't need to because the token bag was just so mean.
I'm just gonna go here. Um,
You know.
I think that is the play. I feel like I can almost kill her. I think we just have to blood pact and just see what the doom threshold for the next agenda is.
Okay, well, first things first, we're gonna upkeep.
That doesn't help at all. Shit. Actually, does it? Maybe it does help. Hmm.
Okay, the Rise and Dead. As night falls, your sense of being followed only grows. Turning around, you see a trio of tall, lanky figures moving slowly. The shadows obscure their features, but a glint of light reflects on wet red jaws and hollow eyes. When you quicken your pace, they quicken theirs. As the group bears down on you, you duck into a nearby alleyway and sprint away from them. After several minutes of running, you hear a rasping, guttural howl, followed by a sound like ripping cloth behind you. For every civilian slain, search the encounter deck and discard pile for risen or ghoul enemy and spawn it. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Wait a minute. It's saying one per investigator. So does it want 6 enemies?
No, for every 2 civilians slain, search the encounter deck and discard file. So we're just gonna search for 1.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I'm reading that one. Each investigator decides to choose one, heal 2 damage from each elite enemy in play. One civilian at your location is slain.
Please choose the one I want you to choose. Pretty
Well, it's the
please.
the investigators, I think, decide. So we decide. Oh, but I'm lead investigator. Oh crap.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's each investigator decides. So you can choose to do one, and I can choose to do one. So I'm gonna tell you right now, uh, since we've already done this effect, I think we should just choose a ghoul or a thrall. Actually, let's choose a thrall because those are a lot easier to evade.
Yeah.
And they have Surge if we draw them out of the deck, so. And I'll choose a random location for that guy. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. He's with me. A little unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna kill a guy at my location.
Gotta 2 damage from each elite enemy in play. You think that's enough? Each?
It just wants you to kill a civilian.
I mean, here's the thing though. If I kill a civilian, that we're basically losing the scenario right there. Because it's gonna pop the skulls into -5.
Yeah.
And we're not passing -5. So how are we gonna kill her anyways? If that happens.
I'm gonna not draw skulls, obviously. Don't at me.
What are you gonna draw that's gonna pass though? Because you can't
Zeros, +1s, and stars. I'm gonna draw a lot of stars. That's my plan.
Well, if I heal 2 damage from her, I mean, what's the difference there? You just have to hit her one more time. Can't you do that?
I dislike that strongly, but I guess you can survive. Well, we also have to heal the Red Glove Man.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way we're killing him. He's already at 5 combat and 5, so we just have to run from him.
Actually, he doesn't have a hunter, so he's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't matter. We did that location. He's over and done with. We're done with him.
Oh, cool. They actually don't have hunter, so that's just okay. Huh. Man, the scenario is so well designed. Sorry, you're mad.
Or not. It's depending on your point of view. So you're thinking she has 12 health. How are we gonna kill her anyways?
She already has 6 damage on her. I can do it in one hit. One turn if I'm lucky.
You could do 6 damage in a single hit.
In one turn. I meant turn.
In a turn. Okay.
Sure.
So your plan is you're gonna move in with the free trigger and hit her 3 times with blood pack.
In the enemy phase, these are gone anyways, so this is already a -6.
Oh shit! All right.
Totally forgot about
that. That doesn't matter. I guess just -7. There's no way you're passing it regardless. So yeah, just doesn't even matter. Agenda 2: Empty streets. The city grows quieter as more and more civilians disappear each night. The soul-deadening heat of the day sees more hollow-eyed figures walk the streets. Once a thriving oasis of life and culture, Marrakesh now feels like an empty echo of its former self. Each risen enemy and each ghoul enemy gains Hunter and spawn at a random location. 7 doomed to advance.
Well, shit.
Alright. So what's my encounter card?
Oh, yeah.
Compulsion. When your turn begins, you reveal a random token of the chaos bag. If it's one of the symbols, the first action you perform during this turn must be the below ability of Able, which is to take 2 actions. Good God. Okay. That's not what I need right now, but...
Grasping Hands. Wait. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and Word of Protection yours. Sorry, I meant to do that.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Because I need you to evade. I think this is fine though.
It's damage.
Yeah,
you're gonna take all. You're gonna take all 3 damage. No. So you just have to stomach it, I guess.
Like there's a skull in there. I can't really. Yeah, I'm gonna just go 3/3. -1. I'll take 1 damage. Hey, okay. Could have used that later, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my location needs to swap with its other version, by the way, because we're out of civilians here.
Look at all cards. Give you the civilians too. While swapping is happening. There you go. That's not too bad.
Okay. Yeah, it's just now impossible to get the clues. Okay.
That's right. Sorry. That's kind of hilarious. Sorry.
In a most malicious way, yes.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about going first to evade Amrings?
To resign? Oh,
No,
to
no,
evade
no.
Amaranth.
We haven't gotten
Okay.
any victory.
There is no victory.
There is on her.
Oh, we could get one. She's so not worth one victory. She should be worth like four. This is ridiculous.
She's
Uh,
not that hard. I can hit her.
okay, so you want me to run in there and evade the two of them?
Yes, that is what I want. You also have no doom on your grim memoir. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Um, so I have nothing to boost myself. Like, I can eventually evade her at the end of my turn. Wait a minute, no, because that's four. I can go 8 to 4 for my last action. So it's almost better if I just kind of burn actions doing other things
You want to
because
save another civilian, maybe?
well I can't. I
Oh,
get
not
I
from
could
there,
do it
yeah.
I could do it from your location. I could it's kind of like a waste, but I mean I could. Kind of would rather do this.
Yeah, do
What
whatever you want.
illicit thing do I want? I need to search my deck because I don't
You could grab
remember
your gun.
what's illicit in here. Oh, my gun is illicit. That's right. Okay. That's a talent, so I can't take that. Okay, so that's the only thing I could grab. Now, if I search my discard pile, I can get nothing. All my illicit stuff I already have. Oh, because I don't have a second disguise. That's what I wanted, but I can't
Yeah.
get a second one. Okay, I could get my gun, and that won't accomplish anything. So
That'll help us start dealing with scary people.
with
Or like
thralls,
with like the little tiny, yeah, the little tiny bits. I don't know. I
I
think
don't
it's
think
kind
so.
of worth it, but
It's like 3 up. It's not great.
3 up, screw it. 3 up's fine. I'm just unlucky. And that means I'm gonna be lucky in the later half of the scenario.
Okay, so I'll tell you what's going through my head right now. My brain is like Finn is he's on the cusp of doing something daring. So he's like, okay, whatever you want done, we'll do it like this round, maybe another second round if we're lucky, and then we need to pull out. This is getting real bad. Because
Yeah, no, I agree.
because I don't want to get bodied like the last couple of scenarios.
I agree. We're going to kill her and win the scenario. That's the plan. It's gonna be this round and the next round. Boom, boom, just like that.
If she dies, does that advance us? Or
Yes.
what about
As long
Raisin?
as we don't draw that guy.
Okay, so we're dependent on drawing him. Okay, 6, 7, 7 to 4. Um, okay, I'll play this. I'll look for my gun. Very first action. Got it.
Nice.
And it is fast. Okay, so I just need an extra bullet. So I'll spend an action to move into here. I'll engage these two enemies. What's my shroud?
Got okay. Damn it. Damn it. All right. I don't have as good of a plan as I thought I did. I'm sorry.
So I'm just gonna get myself killed now.
No, no, no. I mean, I'm still ready to go in there and pummel. I just have not as
Ah,
I'm
this
not as
cost me
certain.
2 more resources to play my gun.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. So I can't play that here. Damn. Oh my god. Like,
Uh, mhm,
jeez.
mhm.
Oh, you stop over there. Through your spectacles. All right, I'm gonna evade the ravenous school. First.
Why didn't you play it before you left? I don't know. I'm
I didn't
sorry.
have a resource. I had one resource. I need two.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I see, I see.
Okay, ravenous school is not evaded. I fail, so I choose and discard a card from my hands. Well, I'm sure as hell not gonna need that. Um, okay, so now I'll bonus action evade Amaranth. We'll put this into it. Which takes me for 8 to 4. if I go 10 to 4, it still doesn't beat Skulls, but it does beat Cultists.
Aren't
Yeah,
cultists
okay.
-4? Cultists are -4. You're already up. You're already
Um,
beating cultists. You're just not beating skulls.
okay, I'll take it.
There you go.
-4. She's evaded.
Nice.
Okay, well, come
You,
over here and do something.
yeah. Yep, definitely gonna do that. Okay. I think I'm gonna fast evade this guy then. Up to. Fuck. Yeah, it's good.
That was close. Okay.
It's fine. I'll fast move down here. I haven't spent a single action yet, so that's the good news.
What about your living ink? Did you pop that?
Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, so I'm at 4. I can go 5 to 4. For not without spending accuracy, I can go 6 to 4. Ah, man. So I had a really cool play. Um,
Okay.
but the unique ruling on runic axe, kind of screwed me. I can't put it into play if there's one already in play. Um, so that sucks.
What is it?
Uh, so runic axe is unique, which means I can't put another runic axe into play if there's already one in play. So my
Oh,
plan was to get a resource, was to kill this guy, get a resource, play my runic axe, then fast move down here and have a full runic axe to deal with her.
yeah, but that will not happen now.
But that will not happen now. So that was I think I still can do it, but I'm just talking through this now because
Okay.
we're a little scared. I think what I have to do, I think I just got a blood pact. I think that's the only way.
Yeah, you just have to blood pack. You got to get your stats up and you need to do the damage. I
Yep. All
almost feel
right.
like what you should do is just kill Amaranth. Just hit her twice, do 4
Yep.
damage.
Yep.
Just forget about me and the stupid ghoul. I'll deal with him later. It's a problem
Yep.
for another
That's
day.
that's the plan now. So I'm going. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. There's no use attacking for the skull for this attack. I'm doing 8 to 4, doing 2 damage. 0. Nice.
Okay.
And then, oops, I don't control her anymore. We'll do it again. 8 to 4. 2 zeros in a row. Told ya. I'm just gonna draw zeros and plus ones. I don't have any charges left. I could do a damage so that like we only need to do an odd damage. That's not bad.
I kind of feel like, is there a setup thing that you need? Because you're gonna have to go into the second round anyways with
Yeah.
her. And I would like at least a turn to save one more person.
Okay. Sure. Is there a setup thing I can do? Not really. I could draw a card, but I haven't drawn either of my weaknesses, and if I draw either one, I'm in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Gaining a resource doesn't help me because the only thing in my hand that I want to play is my other runic axe, which I cannot.
Could you hit the ghoul?
Yeah, I can hit the goal.
Maybe just hit the ghoul for me, because then I could probably just shoot him.
The only thing is if I take a
Mm-hmm.
swing, I am putting another doom on, which is going to make us at 4 of 7 next turn. So we might have less time to get out because I need at least one of this doom next turn. I could swing at 5 to 3, but I risk hitting you for 1. Is that
Mm.
okay? I could swing at 6 to 3. I could
Well,
swing
we're
3 up.
resigning next turn anyways, or she dies, I feel, so
Yeah, I can. Let
yeah.
me go. I'll just go. I'm not going to use the blood pact. 6 to 3 could go up. I could use the blood pact. I don't think it's totally worth it. I'm just committing this.
If I take a damage, I don't mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go 6 to
I'll be
3. I
okay.
think I want to keep the blood. Yeah, it's just the damage. There he is.
Okay,
He gets the damage.
thanks.
I told you, I'm gonna draw good now.
Huh. Oh, wait a minute.
That's my
Okay,
turn.
upkeep.
Upkeep. I'll take Amaranth.
Thank God.
Come to me, my sweet.
And then I will draw
All right.
counter card. Okay, gets surge. Oh wait, does he get a random spawn?
He does get a random spawn. Also, we forgot to resolve their hunter keyword. I think I'm going to move this guy down here.
That's right. Did you have
And then
hunter?
this guy is going to eat one guy. He is going to spawn at the tanneries as well.
Damage and a horror from the ghoul. He's gonna spawn where? Oh, put him there. Okay.
Yeah.
Now this other one, he moved in and hit us though, right?
No, he just eats a civilian.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, and then my next encounter card, Ancient Raider. Okay, he gets a random spawn.
Please don't be here. Anywhere but here. He's here.
Oh.
All right.
All right. I'll deal with him.
I mean, actually, my bad card is going to be Touch of Beyond. I don't care. I absolutely don't care.
Yeah, just whatever.
The least worried I have
This
ever
card does
been.
nothing. It means nothing. There's no time to do anything anyways. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Can you take the attack of opportunity to get to the square?
All right, let me think about this. So I have to go first. I have to move and then spend an action to save a civilian and then resign. Resign doesn't cost me. 1, 2, so it would be 4 damage. No, I have to evade at least one of them, but I should be able to do that.
You have a bonus action, right?
I do have a bonus action, so I should be able to evade one.
I
So
can
I'll
commit
go.
a card to your evasion as well.
Okay, so I'm going first. I'll use bonus evade. Let's get the Ancient Raider off my back, because I really just need one of them off. So I'll throw that in. I'll throw that in. I think I'll throw this in. Go 4,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 2. Yes. Okay.
-2. Evaded.
Okay, okay, sweet. Wait a minute.
You
8.
get
I get my action back.
Yeah, you get your action back too. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Nice. Can you save any more civilians? Probably not. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it at all. So, yeah, I mean it doesn't matter. So he hits me for. Let me just think. If I get hit twice, it's 2 damage and 2 horror. Once is to move into here. The next action is to spend a clue and save this civilian.
You will get attacked by this guy.
And I'll get attacked by that guy. I'll take an extra damage, and then I resign.
All right. Okay. Now it's just me, and hopefully I have as many options as I want for this. So, okay. I'm going to swing at her using the axe, doing damage. That's definitely going to happen. I spent this. So I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Actually,
8
wait
to
a minute.
4.
Sorry, can I take one thing back real quick?
Yeah.
Let me do a fast evade on that guy. No, he'll kill me.
Yeah.
I had an extra. Let me see. I got my bonus action back. Did I have 2 actions to spare?
You might have had. I think you had 1 action to spare. If you want to just try and take that. I mean, I don't know why. You're out. It's okay.
Yeah, no, forget it. Sorry. I was trying to embezzle some treasure, but it's not worth it. I'd have to risk getting hit by that guy and potentially killing me, so forget it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so okay. I'm blood pacting. That's definitely happening. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. If I spend this with accuracy, I can go 9, 10 to 4. That doesn't beat this goal, so I just go for 8 to 4. That's enough. She's dead. Let's go ahead and advance.
Oh boy. Okay. Stand by me. No kidding. Amaranth's tortured cry resounds through the streets as she collapses. A heady wind picks up, whipping the dust in the street into a frantic devilish as the hot sun beats down overhead. Black ichor pools around Amaranth's body as the nexus of vines begin to wither and dissipate around you. The hordes of risen dead stop in their tracks as if waiting for your move. You could see the remaining civilians of Marrakesh flee the city behind them. Standing over the beautiful, terrible woman, you feel a pang of pity. As you turn her over, you notice the voluptuous flower behind her ear has wilted in the heat. She lets out a primal scream as you pull the blossom from her ear. The stem is several inches longer than you expected and sticky with blood. If the cell knows Amaranth's real name, we do, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
We do know her real name.
I've
Wow.
never
Okay.
done this before. This is
R3.
exciting.
Holy crap. We get a secret. That was worth it.
Yeah. All right. Looking down at the woman who called herself Amaranth, you call her by her true name, Erin Coquelin. She holds her hand to her cheek as her cheeks flush. You see her eyes dilate as she begins to remember her former life. As her gaze passes over the last blossom writhing in her hand, she lets out a cry of horror. I had the most terrible dream, she says. I dreamt I was a great and terrible queen, and that I ruled over a kingdom of silent subjects. Realizing what she has done, the change in Erin's demeanor is jarring. The woman who seems so heartless and cruel now lies before you weeping. It is clear that it is clear to you that Erin's actions were not her own. You console her and lead her to safety, along with the rest of the survivors, telling her that you will keep the blossom safe and prevent Amaranth from taking another host ever again. Never again, she echoes your words. Never again. As you depart, the blossom furls and unfurls as if searching for another host. Oh boy.
Put that thing in a glass jar and seal it tight.
Or maybe I could just wear it real quick. I like it a lot.
Please don't.
Then, because the number of slain civilians is more than the number of rescued civilians, we're each going to take a mental trauma. And we're going to take an additional mental trauma because the number of slain civilians is more than twice the number of rescued civilians. Oh, wait, no. Did we do that wrong? Compare the number. I thought we.
Yep. We suffer 2 mental trauma.
I thought we got to put the ones that were still around on there if we get the resolution. Is that not on here? That's not written anywhere. Oh wait, no, we flipped this. There we go.
Oh.
No, it's still just here. All right, cool. Yep.
So we took 2 mental trauma just now.
Yeah, but I get to be the bearer of the last blossom, so that's kind of cool.
Wait, and our victory display is 1?
Yes.
And these rescued civilians don't count towards that. They don't give you like 1 for every 2?
No.
Fuck this scenario. That's bullshit. That is such a harsh punishment. Oh my gosh.
So you know, I'm taking the last blossom. Cool.
I don't want it. I'm afraid of that freaking thing. Yeah, nice. You're better off with it.
Sweet. Cool.
I just. Oh man. I mean, it's cool that it's cool that we actually beat it, and that we beat the boss, and that we got the cool story resolution in spite of how cruel it was. But like, to rub in 2 mental trauma, like, I don't feel like I did that bad rescuing civilians. Like, there was so few windows to do that. There were enemies everywhere. Yeah. And they don't go down quickly. There was just like, even when I had this location, like, I was like, okay, I'll leave that one. I'll get those clues and I can run around and do some stuff. And it's just not possible. I mean, maybe we could have stalled for a round, but then you risk Amaranth healing herself, and then you have to deal with. All right. Needless to say, this is not a scenario that leaves you feeling good in the end. My gosh.
I feel great. I got the last blossom, and I didn't want to tell you this, but this is very central to my build.
The healing effect?
Yeah, I really love this card. This is probably my favorite key in all of Scarlet Keys, so...
It's cool thematically, yeah.
Yeah. It's, and like, so when you can control the negative side of it, it's such nothing. Like, you hit a 3 health enemy with a 2 damage attack, you heal it 1, you hit it with another 2 damage attack, and it's just like, you just get endless healing. It's crazy. It's such a good card. But yes, we only got 1 experience, and that's a little sad.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait to be impressed on that card, because I don't know, usually when you get like story related cards, they don't pay off as much as one would hope.
Sure. We'll see. we'll see how well it pays off. But
2 mental trauma.
didn't you have a
Holy
good time
hell.
though? You had a good time, right?
Yeah, I mean so it's like this is like true Arkham Horror. This is the game Arkham Horror the card game aspired to be, is this
Yeah,
scenario right here, where it's absolutely Lovecraftian, it's completely cruel. Everything you do is mostly about being at the mercy of your situation. Um but this is where like video or any games in general have this kind of what is it called, contested relationship with fun, because there's
mm,
this kind of innate like how much fun is it to be getting, like it's a very unique effect, but you don't necessarily play your cards or get to do the things you want to do quite so much. I think it's unnecessarily cruel, and I think you'd still maintain that factor. Like, if like, why don't the skulls have a cap? Holy hell! Like, why is there no cap to that? I don't understand why that can just go up and up and up. Especially on easy. Imagine playing this. I wonder how tough this. Like, I mean,
I
this is
just flipped it over.
basically,
I flipped it over to hard. Yeah, it's worse.
and it's even worse. Yeah, like
It's just
wow.
twice as bad. Yeah.
-6 for every cultist you have. Oh, and the way to get the good resolution of this scenario is to go around explore first. So you're gonna have at least a couple cultist tokens in there, and they made that
Yeah.
punishing too. And then why is there no VP? I guess that my issue is not so much like the theatrics and the Lovecraftian effect it gets going. I like the cosmic horror. I don't like how there's so little to gain as a result. Like when you defeat Yig and it's this brutal battle, you get a boatload
Yeah.
of XP, and there's like a okay, whew, like that was actually worth something. That was worth the
Yeah.
investment. It was tough, and I was scared, and we were fighting, and we were struggling. This is kind of this like, I mean, I guess so. They're anticipating the key to be the reward, I guess.
The
So
key is the reward. Yeah. The only other victory card in here is the is Khalid. So if Khalid had come out, no, that's not even. So Razin. Yeah. Okay.
this guy's
Where's
awesome. I love the art for this Khalid character.
yeah? Razin actually has 0. Um,
Zero.
and he's no cakewalk either, right? Like he's
No.
a
And he
yeah.
readies, and it gets to attack if you shift a key in any way. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Also getting the red gloved man on this one. I mean, actually, it wasn't too bad because my key does nothing. Like the stable glass actually does nothing this scenario,
Uh-huh.
because there's no concealed. Uh, but
Yeah.
you're just not being able to use the Eye of Ravens on him was mean. That was just mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I did have fun. This was like, it was fun to play. I'm just kind of like, ooh, this is I questioned the balances. I questioned the thinking behind some of that, but that's part of what makes a great game, is when there's like peaks and lows, right? Peaks and valleys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we should probably do our little sign off here and say thank you for watching if you've made it this far into the video. And we don't know where we're going yet, but until then,
Stay out of danger.
I love this scenario so much. That was such a cool ending. Oh my god. Oh, it's for every 2 civilians slain.
Oh. Okay, so I read that wrong.
Oh my god, I've been reading that wrong this entire time.
Wait a minute, so these have been -4 this whole time.
This would have been -4 this whole time. We were actually fine. We were actually fine.